Back to the Future, the 30th anniversary edition. We have been waiting for this for 30 years. As soon as we heard that this was being released, we put a hold on it. We went to Target and bought the limited edition Steelbook edition. This thing is awesome. It's a Steelbook. First of all, if you have not seen it already, definitely check it out. It is definitely one of the best science fiction movies that you will see. It's what got Robert Zemeckis, the director of Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Forrest Gump, and most recently The Walk, started. Steven Spielberg was an executive producer of all three films. We own the original 25th anniversary editions, and we weren't really that happy with it. The master just was not really that great, and we were very disappointed with it. But now, this 30th anniversary edition, Universal has gone all out. They restored the original 35mm negative print into a 4K restoration transfer, and it looks just amazing. The colors just pop out at you. The red, greens, and blues are awesome. They're really vibrant and make you feel real good when you watch it. In the first Back to the Future, when we first see the DeLorean and it goes into the future and the past, the fire trail looks awesome. That's one thing I was looking at in this movie to see how well the contrast and saturation was, and it looks awesome. Now again, for those of you who haven't seen the movie, I'm sure you already know the plot details. Michael J. Fox stars Marty McFly, who is a friend of an old scientist. It's kind of weird when I think about it now. Christopher Lloyd plays this crazy scientist that does all these different inventions and experiments that never really work and never really get anywhere until he builds a time machine out of a DeLorean. Michael J. Fox ends up taking the DeLorean and accidentally transports himself into the year 1955. And all kind of craziness ensues where he meets his parents. He has to get his parents together. I'm not going to go into more about this because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. If you haven't seen it, what's wrong with you? This is one of the last great classic trilogies. As I said before, Robert Zemeckis directed this, but he didn't just direct it, he also wrote it with his writing partner, Bob Gale. Ever since this movie, it set the standard for time travel movies, set the rules in the guidebook. Even Steve Hawkins has said that Back to the Future has done the most accurate detailing of time travel and time paradoxes and parallel timelines than any other movie before and since. So this just tells you how important this movie is, not just from a cinematic aspect, but also from a scientific aspect. They really did the research when they made this movie, where they wanted it to be as authentic and accurate as possible. Back to the Future 2, set in 2015. Is it accurate? Well, just take a look outside. We're not driving around in flying cars, but there were certain aspects of the movie that they did get accurate, such as flat screen TVs, FaceTime. However, I would have liked to have seen Jaws 19. That would have been awesome to see. And there were some other things that they kind of really embellished on. As for the part 3, I didn't live in Old West, so I couldn't tell you how accurate it was. So again, if you haven't seen this movie yet, what are you doing just sitting there? Well, don't go yet. Wait till the video is over. Afterwards, go check out these movies. They are the quintessential movies for film buffs, film enthusiasts, film lovers, all around. It set a higher new standard for not just filmmaking, but for special effects. There were things in this movie that had never been done before. So for Back to the Future Trilogy, part 1, 2, and 3, we are doing something that we rarely do, and that's giving them all a score of a 5 out of a 5. Now for the Blu-ray specs. Again, for the video quality, as I said, they restored it in a 4K master. This thing looks absolutely beautiful, absolutely nothing wrong with it. There were times where I did see some artifacts, especially in the beginning with the Universal logo, and some of the darker moments when with night shoots, I did see a little bit of artifacts here and there, but nothing major to worry about. Some of the black tones, yeah, could use some improvement, but other than that, it is a beautiful 4K master, especially for being 30 years old. Just looks fantastic. The audio quality, I think, is even better. It's remastered in a DTS HD 5.1 sound, and this thing just rocked the house. The bass level, LFE level, was awesome. The bass is perfect where it needs to be. Every single sound is in its own discrete channel where it should be. Everything was done perfectly. You can definitely tell the sound engineers definitely took a lot of time and did a lot of detail in this audio master. The music by Alan Silvestri, just a classic score, and it really brings out in the 5.1 discrete channel. The musical score is just amazing in 5.1. I wish that they would have put an isolated score on the Blu-ray. As for the special features, Universal put everything into this. They've got audio commentaries, they've got a video Q&A, they've got making of, featurettes, deleted scenes, everything you could ever want for special features, Universal gave us in this set. One thing that I really like in the special features is that they talk about that they cast another actor besides Michael J. Fox at first, and they show the test screening of that. And I'm so glad they went ahead and cast Michael J. Fox. The audio commentary and the making of and the Q&A talk about all the behind the scenes, about how they got it made from when they were first writing the story, and through the casting, through the production, through pre-production, everything they have in the audio commentary and Q&A. If you're a filmmaker like us, then you definitely know you're going to love these special features. For the Blu-ray scores, for the audio quality, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. For the audio quality, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5. For the special features, I'm also going to give a 5 out of 5. Overall Blu-ray score, 5 out of a, well, that's 3/5, but 5 out of a 5. Now again, you can pick these up. There's 3 different versions depending where you go to pick it up. The average one is sold at Amazon and Best Buy. It's the Trilogy, I believe it's $29.99. And then they have the Steelcase. This is a Target exclusive that you can get, $29.99. I really recommend getting this case. It's an awesome steel book. And they also have a Flux Capacitor Special Collector's Edition, which you can see right here. It includes all 3 films, plus the entire animated series of Back to the Future, which is $90. But I'm sure it's going to go down in price pretty soon. Now we want to hear from you. Leave your comments below and let us know what your favorite 80s movies are. While you're here on our channel, check out our other reviews. We did a review for Spectre, Terminator Genesis, so definitely check those out. Subscribe to our channel so you keep up to date with our reviews. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the future.